Welcome everyone to the 2018 Iceberg League Draft Reveal. I want to welcome all of my Iceberg leaders. We are excited to bring you another wonderful season. And with me, of course, I've got my rusty, trusty co-commish, Dan Clydesdale. I'm the commish, so let's go ahead and bring in Dan. Dan, are you with us there?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Yeah, happy to be here. Commish, miss you, buddy.
Yeah, we miss you, and of course you can see we are not together, which is causing a lot of personal anguish, but we won't get into those type of details. So, with this brand new season, I think it's only fair and tradition to go ahead and recap a little bit of what happened last year. So, Dan, if you would, please. How did we do?
Yeah, let's jump into it. Looking at last year, starting with third place, the Dallas Destroyers, again, getting on that podium. Can't close the deal.
What he does, though. That's what he does.
Different year, same result. Second place, Bucking Broncos. He's been there a few times, so some may call that just a letdown year. Maybe he wasn't prepared. Maybe he went into that championship game overconfident. But the 2017 champion, never thought these words would ever come out of my mouth.
I still don't believe it.
Party Town, USA, Stuart Brewer. Can you believe it?
It almost brings a tear to my eye, but not in a good reason. It just, did you ever think that we'd be sitting here and no show Stewart, would actually be holding up a trophy? It pains me even more that I just can't win this stupid thing.
Never thought that would happen, but from my inside sources, from what I've received, what I heard about this offseason is that the Party Town USA took the whole Party Town to heart. And actually, my sources are telling me that Party Town USA is expecting a little Party Towner in January.
Yeah, I've heard that rumor. And the best thing, though, I've heard about this is it's not a boy. So we're not going to have a little Party Towner. It's a girl. So we all can rest at ease. We all have hope for the future.
Well, either way, congratulations, Mr. Brewer. Hope it's a healthy baby. And, the funny thing about that is that the Bucking Broncos celebrated this offseason as if they had won a championship.
Yeah. Because
they, too, had a little bundle of joy join us in this offseason. And so, Kyle O'Leary, same to you, buddy. So, just wonder if you'd gone first, maybe there would have been twins. Who knows?
Absolutely, yeah. Scary.
Absolutely. But, and then, guys, I hate to interject, but one last thing we do, unfortunately, since we're being unbiased here, one thing we have to mention is the last place team, the Pencil Pushers, unfortunately won one game last year.
He kind of lives down there, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's been down there in the past, but it's I wish him nothing but the best. Hopefully, he can turn it around this season.
Yeah, hopefully. But with that all said, I know that you guys have all been waiting for our celebrity co-host, and I do have some disappointing news. We were not able to get Dwayne Donson this year, which I know sending all of you in a panic. But we got second best. We got his brother. We've got Dwayne Roxon. Dwayne, are you here?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, gosh.
Woo! All right, just finish up.
Yep, you're definitely related to Dwayne, but
who's counting? Welcome, Roxon.
Thank you.
Glad to have you on. So, I think we want to share with you how your brother did.
Are we gonna let him leave his shirt on? Is this a kid? I thought this was a kids show.
I'm not gonna let him leave it on because it's not on. So we actually need to put it on. Maybe.
Sorry,
is that kind of what you meant?
Yes, that is what I meant.
My apologies.
Thank you. But Dan, I think that we need to see how we did last year. So if we could, let's start a new segment. How did we do last year? So what did we get right? What did we get wrong? Run it.
You know what? I think we'll have a bounce back season for the Pencil Pushers. Okay. And when I think about it, Mile High Mafia. I really think that he's just not cut out for this league. Maybe.
Yeah. And we worked out a lot. But for my favorite this year, I just want somebody who's never won a before to win. I don't really care who. Some people put so much. I believe with the pending suspension on Party Time USA, there is no way he's going to be able to climb out of that. If
I really think that Buddy Brawlers is a team that we should be afraid of. I think that he's out and stuff like that. So I have no doubt that luck has definitely run out on the Bucking Broncos.
Okay, so from that, Dan, if I could, I'm a little perplexed. Were you right or were you wrong?
Well, it's a give and a take. I mean, I did want somebody who had never won before to win, and that happened. So I like to think that I'm right, and so we could just ignore the second half of that video,
okay,
and just assume that I was right. We could just leave it at that. We don't need to dissect every single word in that statement. We can just leave it as is.
Yeah, no, I think you're right, Hillary. I think we don't need to pay attention to anyways. So let's move on. What do we see coming up this year? Who are going to be our lead horses? Who's going to be our dark horses? Who's going to be in the basement? So talk to me.
Maybe we should start with Mr. Roxon back there. Maybe he can give us a little insight into what he sees.
Absolutely. From the tremendous amount of experience I have within the fantasy football realm, I can tell you that my statistical analysis that I am about to present to you all is 100% accurate and cannot be disproven. So as far as you asked who's going to be in the basement, correct? Mm-hmm. I'm going to have to go with Texas Tumbleweeds on this one. His intellectual capacity for fantasy football is very minuscule. He doesn't know a whole lot. This will be his sophomore slump. He, correct me if I'm wrong, he got second to last year, so he had a great rookie season, and so he can only go down from here.
Yeah, no, that was a great season.
That is true. There is room for him to slump.
Yep.
That is correct.
Yep.
And who do you see taking it this year?
Taking it, I would have to go with Texas Tumbleweeds. It's you may blame it on the system, on the statistical analysis, the programming that we use, but we had him both in the basement and on top. It is quite miraculous.
Yeah, so I'm almost speechless with that one. But Dan, what do you see coming in this year?
Well, really quick to Mr. Roxon's point, I mean, Texas Tumbleweeds is either going to be at the top or at the bottom. So he's giving himself a 66% chance that he's right there. So playing the numbers, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
For myself, same song and dance. I'm here again, hoping and praying that the Chilltown Bearcats finally break through, and that's my pick this year, to finally come through. There's been some talk about replacing him in the league because we're trying to keep this as a competitive league.
Yeah.
And him being one of those lifetime members, I would hate to see him being disbarred from this league just because he can't
A
win
co-ed
one.
league. I mean, we are running probably a co-ed league that he could join, but yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. We could do a wives and daughters league for him, and maybe get one there. So that I'm. This is the year that he bounces. But I will promise you guys that I will keep my integrity and I will not help him at all during the season. He's asked in the past, but I'm gonna put my foot down and not help him.
That's generous.
Yeah, and unfortunately, because of the off-season situations, I have a tie for my basement dwellers, and it's going to be actually the two teams that finished at the top this past year: Stuart Brewer, Partytown USA, Kyle O'Leary, Bucking Broncos. No idea what it's like to be a dad. They're going to be changing diapers, having screaming babies during the games when they're saying their lineups. That's why I've sworn off kids for the next 10 years, because I want 10 more titles before I start doing the whole kid thing. So that's my prediction. What about you, Kamish?
Yeah, so I've got my basement team ready, and that's going to be the Mile High Mafia. I think Trent he's too into this whole golf thing. I think his head's not in it. I think he's on the greens. He's out there putting and chipping and driving, and I don't think his head's not in the game this year. And so I really see him just sliding off the edge here this year. And I think the team that's going to take it this year, I think this is his year. I think, I don't know that I've ever projected this, that I think the Dallas Destroyers, are just, they put year
The
after
who?
year. Yeah, don't
Who?
worry about it.
Oh,
The team that's most of the time up at the top range.
range.
Okay. But I really think that he's going to take it this year. I've heard rumors that he is out. He has put himself through trial after trial, trying to find the magical formula. And so I think, he's put himself through a lot to try to figure out what it takes to win. And you're going to see he's going to win it this year.
Yeah.
So, Dan, I think that we've got all that set. We now need to reveal how we're going to draft this year, because obviously it's going to be a little bit different, us being in different places. But let's bring that open and kind of educate our team how we're going to do this. Random.org. We've got all 12 teams listed here. And what's going to happen is I'm going to randomize this list. This list is then going to give each team a number. Dan, you're going to take the even numbers. I'm going to take the odd numbers.
I told you Texas Tumbleweeds would be at the bottom.
You're right. You're absolutely right. So whatever team you have and whatever team I have will be put into a hard hat, and we'll take turns drawing from there to determine the list or the drafting order. Is that correct, Dan?
Yeah, so if I'm understanding you correctly, I'm going to be responsible for selecting the 12th pick, 10th, 8, 6, 4, and 2. And you will have all the odds.
Correct.
Is that correct?
So if
Great.
The only way you're going to have an opportunity, Party Town, to have that number one pick is you need to end up being an odd number. So with that being said, let's bring it up. We've got it understood. Dan, most important part of this, I need you to pick a number 1 through 1,000.
Okay, let's see. Let's do 800 divided by 2 minus 396.
All right, so I think if my math is right, that's 4. So we're going to randomize this list 4 times. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So here we have it. We've got the list. Now, pencil pusher Doug, relax. You are not the first pick in the 2018 draft. I know you just lost your coffee looking at that, but hold off just one moment. So take a look at this list. We're going to get this ready, and the draft is about underway. All right, so we have our names, each in our hard hats. My hard hat obviously looking a lot better than Dan's, but no judging here. Let's get this underway. The 2018 Iceberg League Draft reveal begins now.
So, guys, if you remember, I have all the even picks. The commission has all the odd picks. So we're starting with number 12. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come in here. I'm going to pick a name out of this hat. And whatever we get, this is the 12th pick. And that is going to Wagon O Pancakes. Kelly Booth with the 12th pick.
Yep. Here goes Tom Brady. All right, with the 11th pick in the 2018 Iceberg League Draft, we have Robert Larson.
We have Pencil Pushers.
Very nice, very nice. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, let's see. I like it.
Okay.
All right, guys, here we go. Number 10. Belongs to... the Bulgarian Ballers.
Oh, number 10,
Man.
that's the one I want. I mean,
Dan,
That I want.
how do you think he feels about that one?
I saw a smile there.
Yeah, you know, I thought I did also.
Like,
I haven't been able to talk to the owner of the Bulgarian Ballers this offseason, so I couldn't tell you how he felt.
the number 9 pick in the 2018 draft goes to...
Buddies
Ooh.
Brawlers.
I heard he has a new job.
Yeah.
Can we call that a job?
You know, I saw him serving drinks on the golf course.
Okay. Go ahead, Dan.
Okay. All right, guys, we got number 8 here. That belongs to the Chilltown Bearcats.
Pretty good. All right. Number
Right
7.
in the middle.
Smack dab in the middle where nobody wants.
We have.
Oh! Did I say
Thomas,
nobody
the
wants?
Destroyers.
I meant everybody wants.
Woo,
Oh, you will
good
be the
thing
end.
You're not him today.
I'd hate to be him.
Nah.
7. That ought to be great.
Commissioner, that would be a great time if you wanted to change your pick for who's going to end up on top. I could let you.
No, I think that we may just change the rules on the draft order. I think whoever gets 7 will actually be 1. Whoever
It goes
gets
7 to 12 and then 1 to 6.
plus 3.
Minus 4.
So I think he actually gets to pick whatever he wants.
Yeah.
So we'll have to take that up later.
All right, guys, so this is number 6. We have
Mafia.
the Mile High Mafia.
Oof. Poor Mile High. Ooh. All right. So, number 5. We have
Blazing
Blazing
Boys.
Do you think that's where do you think he takes Zeke Elliott there if he's still around?
No, I think Zeke goes 7.
Goes 7.
T.O. goes 4.
Well, then if he's going forward, then he's going to go to this guy right here, which is none other than the Bucking Broncos.
Yeah, nice.
Here comes T.O.
T.O.
out of retirement. You know, that's why he didn't go to the Hall of Fame induction.
Well, this is getting kind of scary. They're going to think we staged this. Number 3. Party Town. 3 for the number of people in his family now.
That's a good thing, though. So that means number 2 pick goes to none other than Mr. Score More.
More. Wow. So, that leaves the number 1 draft pick.
I told you. Did I tell you? Did I tell you my statistical analysis was off? The Tumbleweeds.
Tumbleweeds, number 1 overall. It's only a
Wow.
That's a big weight to carry. I don't know if he can handle that load on his shoulders.
Carlos Hyde should still be there for him.
Carlos Hyde isn't even with the 49ers anymore, so I don't really know.
He doesn't know that.
Oh, that's true.
Would break the news. Sorry.
Well, Dan, our draft order is set. What else could we possibly need for this season?
Last year, apart from 2 of the teams down fighting at the bottom, the top 10 teams were actually very, very competitive with each other. Looking here, we had 9 teams all finished between 9-4 and 5-8. So there's a lot of parity in the league last year, and so I just want more of the same. If I could be honest with you.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I think that it should be a good year. I think we're all excited. So, with all that being said, Dan, I appreciate you and your help. And, gentlemen, the 2018 Icebergs League is now underway. Get ready for the draft. It is Saturday, 6:30 Mountain. Get on. Get your team ready. We look forward to it, guys.
It's gonna be weird not being at the O'Leary home for the draft. Maybe the first time ever.
Yeah, well, the O'Leary home is open, so just make the drive. Come on
I
up.
heard Blazing Boys was sponsoring flights.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, that's what I
So
heard.
just give
Yep.
him a call.
Yep.
Blazing Boys, we thank you.
Yep.
Flights on Blazing Boys. Appreciate it, Blazing Boys. Guys, see ya.
All right, see ya.